So when the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus came to us, which is technically the first flagship smartphone of 2019, we had to do a camera comparison against its peers, which have great cameras as well. So we decided to go all out and compare the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus against phones like the iPhone XS Max, taking them one by one, Pixel 3 XL and the Mate 20 Pro. Hi, I'm Ershad from Mr. Phone, and in this camera comparison, we're going to find out if the Galaxy S10 Plus is the best flagship camera out there, or how close does it come to being the best. But before we move on, if you want to see more Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus content or some other great content that we're putting out on Mr. Phone, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever one of our videos comes out. What you see on your screen are the camera specs of all the three phones. The Mate 20 Pro and the Galaxy S10 Plus have three cameras on the rear. These phones have one primary high-resolution camera, a zoom camera, and a wide camera as the camera setup on the rear. The iPhone XS Max, on the other hand, has dual cameras on the rear with a secondary telephoto lens. The Pixel 3 XL does all its magic with a single rear camera. You can pause here to see all the technical details at your leisure. I'm getting out of the pictures because I know that's what you all are here for. Oh, and I have a points tally for you guys in the end as well, which will help us determine one winner. Starting with the wide shot, where we check for sensor details, dynamic range, color accuracy, and color temperature. The first thing you will notice is that the Pixel 3 XL has a very high contrast image that crushes the blacks. This dramatic style of image processing is typical of the Pixel. The iPhone sky definitely looks stunning, the blues are deeper, but that is some sort of color boosting that is happening. That's not how the sky actually looked. But at first glance, the iPhone XS Max's image looks really good. The Mate 20 Pro has the muddiest color temperature of the lot. The Galaxy S10 Plus, in my opinion, has a more accurate color temperature, but the biggest problem with the Galaxy S10 Plus's image is the overexposure. Look closely at the building in the center and you will see that the Mate 20 Pro and the Galaxy S10 Plus have clipped the highlights. But when it comes to pure details, the Mate 20 Pro and the Pixel 3 XL offer incredible corner-to-corner detail and even in the center of the image. The iPhone XS Max's image looks the weakest of the lot. The Galaxy S10 Plus resorts to some over-sharpening, but it is not as bad as we used to see in Samsung phones from the past. But let's not forget that the Mate 20 Pro and the S10 Plus offer a little more versatility with the dedicated wide-angle cameras. Let us switch the shots and you will see that the Galaxy S10 Plus has a wider field of view. Also, the Galaxy S10 Plus's wide-angle camera takes better-looking shots overall with a great color in the sky compared to the Mate 20 Pro. In fact, I took so many great wide-angle shots with the S10 Plus for my review that should be up in a card right now. So which one wins? I'm going with the Mate 20 Pro and the Galaxy S10 Plus in the top spot. The Pixel 3 XL comes in after that and the iPhone XS Max in the last spot, despite looking great at first glance. Except for the Pixel 3 XL, the other three phones come with a dedicated telephoto camera. At regular size and 100% crop, the iPhone XS Max's secondary telephoto camera is the best of the lot. It doesn't hurt that the facial tones are incredible too. The Galaxy S10 Plus comes a close second in terms of details and facial tones. The Mate 20 Pro secondary telephoto camera can go up to 3x with near optical zoom. This gives you the option to go closer to the subject, but the facial tones are completely off and the details are not as refined as the other phones. The Pixel 3 XL does a software-based zoom and therefore at closer inspection, you don't see the kind of details like you do on the other phones. But if you don't look closely, the Pixel 3 XL still looks good. In fact, all the phones have really good zoom capability, something that gives it an edge over the other flagship phones. Overall though, the iPhone XS Max's dedicated 12 megapixel secondary camera, which is almost as refined as the primary camera, takes the top spot in this round. Like in my previous flagship camera comparison, once again, the iPhone XS Max's improved Smart HDR algorithm shows off its chops. The Pixel 3 XL has the best contrast in the HDR shot with a very dramatic look overall, but it definitely crushes the details in the shadows and the control over the sun's flare is not good either. The Galaxy S10 Plus has a very bright image, which is even the case otherwise, even without HDR off, which seems to be an issue with the S10 Plus's camera. And additionally, there are no details in the shadows as such. The Mate 20 Pro does a slightly better job than the Galaxy S10 Plus, but it can't control the flare as well, unfortunately. We have a couple of close-up shots of flowers for you to see, one yellow and another red. Starting off with a shot of the yellow flower, you can see that the Mate 20 Pro doesn't look as impressive. It is duller than the shots captured by the other phones, and this is despite the fact that there was ample light while shooting. But there are a good amount of details on offer, I won't deny that. The iPhone XS Max has boosted the colors and the details are not as good as the other phones. Having said that, it does look attractive. Coming to this pink flower with a gradient, it is difficult to make out differences in image quality at regular size instead of actual 100% crop. But one thing that is very evident is that the samples by the iPhone, Samsung and Pixel look crisp and vibrant. with the iPhone being the best of the lot. But the Mate 20 Pro shows off a lot of background blur using the f/1.8 aperture even without the portrait mode on. In fact, I have seen this happen a lot with the Mate 20 Pro. Anyway, moving on, at actual size or 100% crop, the finer details and the gradient lines are clearly defined in the Pixel and the S10 Plus shot. The iPhone XS Max has slightly softer details at 100% crop. Overall though, for close-up shots, my two picks for the best smartphone cameras would be the Pixel and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. As far as the software-induced bokeh mode goes, I still think the iPhone XS Max has a clear edge over its competitors. From warm color tones to a very natural, believable background blur, the iPhone definitely leads the pack. I think the Pixel's algorithm is also doing an incredible job, but it is definitely a far more harsher blur, making the subject look like he's cut out from the background. But the edge detection is so good that it is only the Pixel that has managed to even separate individual strands of hair clearly. Samsung's live focus mode allows you to adjust the level of blur, but at default, it still does a good job. It is just that the S10 Plus is not the best when it comes to face tone and the picture looks very cool. I've never been a fan of Mate 20 Pro's portrait mode and it shows. It's not a very pleasing image to look at. When it comes to selfies, there is really no beating the Pixel 3 XL. I mean, just look at the sharp image and colors. The iPhone's colors look pleasing, but it definitely tries to make your face look orange, and the details are soft too. I really like the S10 Plus's selfie too, which has a warm color tone with crisp details. The Mate 20 Pro's selfie is the most high resolution one, and it doesn't look half bad either. Honestly, I just know that the Pixel is the best of the 4 selfie cameras out there. The rest well boiled down to personal preferences and color tones. So which selfie is closer to my facial tone of all these selfies? I think that'd have to be the Pixel. Switching on the selfie portrait mode, I'd still go for the Pixel 3 XL's sample over the rest, with the iPhone XS Max coming a close second. The Samsung's selfie portrait is nice too, but I'm not a fan of the Mate 20 Pro's selfie pictures, honestly. As far as 4K 30fps recording goes, I love the fact that you can now shoot HDR10 Plus videos using the Galaxy S10 Plus. The dynamic range on both the S10 Plus and the iPhone XS Max's videos is through the roof. The Samsung takes an edge in sound recording though. The picture quality, however, is slightly better and crisper on the iPhone's footage. The one thing that is common with all the phones is the incredible stabilization on offer. You can easily hold the phone in your hand and walk and shoot for a very crisp footage using any of these phones. Coming to the Pixel, the problem with the footage is that it struggles with focus at times, and there is a weird gelling effect as well. Moreover, the sound quality, while it has been improved after the latest update, continues to be average at best. The Mate 20 Pro's picture quality in video is a big letdown, honestly. From weird artifacts in the background to the oversaturated colors, I'm not a fan of the video recording chops. And the sound recording is bad too. Hi guys, we're shooting a video using the Mate 20 Pro and the iPhone XS Max in 4K 30fps to test out the image quality. Do let us know in the comment section below what you thought about the image quality, the video stabilization, and the sound recording as well. We're shooting this outside. One of the things to note is that I shot the 240fps slow motion video using the phones, and only the Galaxy S10 Plus and the XS Max can shoot in full HD resolution. But I would put my money only on the XS Max's slow motion capabilities. Nothing else comes close. But do you guys still shoot slow motion videos? Let us know in the comment section below. When it comes to selfie videos, only the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus does 4K videos, and it does a fab job of it too. The video has a wider field of view and the stabilization is great as well. You also get incredible colors. Overall, the S10 Plus definitely takes the lead in selfie videos. My second and third favorite phones have to be the Pixel 3 XL and the iPhone XS Max in that order. Hi guys, I'm shooting a video using the iPhone XS Max and the Mate 20 Pro right now to check out how's the image quality, the stabilization and the still quality, the stabilization and the sound quality as well. I'll pan around and you will see that the shadow of the phones are falling on my face, and you will also see that there is a light on my face. Indoors under incandescent light, the iPhone forcefully makes the image warm. On the other hand, the other phones get the color temperature right. But as far as details and color accuracy is concerned, Pixel leads the pack. It sacrifices noise control for details, and I love that. Because the moment you look at Samsung's image and close in on the curtains, you will see the aggressive noise compression. It is very similar on the Mate 20 Pro as well. I think the iPhone XS Max's picture is the second best. When you take selfies indoors, you get a clear idea of the facial tone that each phone is going for. The Pixel 3 XL has the most natural color of all, with the iPhone following suit. The S10 Plus takes a very pale image of me with softened details. The Mate 20 Pro selfie has details, but it outputs reddish facial tones. I know I have big cheeks, but there is no need to pinch it, Huawei. Let's switch off the lights. In the dark, both the Mate 20 Pro and the Pixel 3 XL benefit from a dedicated night mode. Using the night sight feature, the Pixel 3 XL wipes out the noise and cleans up the image apart from improving the luminance. The only thing I don't like about the image is a warm yellow light has been color corrected to a white one. This is not the case with the Mate 20 Pro, but the details are much crisper on the Pixel's sample compared to the other phones. The iPhone XS Max's low light sample is not bad either, but it is definitely underexposed overall. Samsung gets the color exposure light, but it has let in very little light unfortunately. This despite using a larger f/1.5 aperture to shoot the image. When it comes to videos in low light, the iPhone XS Max takes a very clean footage with natural colors and incredibly smooth stabilization. In certain situations, you might want to use the flash to light up the subject. In that scenario, I'd suggest you use the Pixel or the iPhone. Since the flash modules on both the phones don't play around with the color temperature or overexposure like you can see on the Mate 20 Pro and the Galaxy S10 Plus. Overall though, even between the Pixel and the iPhone, the Pixel offers better illumination of the subject. Thanks to the presence of night sight on the front camera as well, you can get an incredible selfie with the Pixel 3 XL even when there is only a single source of light. The other phones don't even come close. With screen flash on, the Pixel 3 XL once again takes a better selfie with crisper details and good facial tones. The Mate 20 Pro takes an equally good selfie that is almost as good as the Pixel's, but it loses out on finer details. I'm not a fan of the selfies taken by the iPhone XS Max and the S10 Plus with the screen flash. At the end of this comparison, when you look at the points table, you will realize that the iPhone XS Max and the Pixel 3 XL have taken the top 2 spots. One thing to note out here is that both these phones were launched in 2018. But the 2019 flagship, which is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, comes in the 3rd spot. The cameras on the Galaxy S10 Plus have definitely been improved and there is a lot of variety on offer with respect to how you can shoot and what you can frame. But the Galaxy flagship is not a well-rounded camera like the Pixel 3 XL or the iPhone XS Max. That said, I still love the new wide-angle camera on the Galaxy S10 Plus and the fact that it can do HDR10 plus video recording as well. That is just incredible. So it boils down to what you want from your camera experience. As for us here at Mr. Phone, we still think that the Pixel 3 XL is the best smartphone camera in the market right now. And you know what? I want that to change this year. I really want to see the iPhone at least that launches this year to take on the Pixel. Okay, before I leave you guys, I have a special gift for you as well. I have a Rhino Shield case on the Galaxy S10 Plus and our friends over at Rhino Shield actually sent over a lot of cases for us to show you guys. So we have a couple of cases and one bumper to give away, so that's a total of 3. So, tag your friends who own an iPhone XS Max and you could win one. So that's it for me. That was a camera comparison that you guys all were waiting for. Until next time, this is Ershad from Mr. Phone signing off. Goodbye.